Alright, so this deck is Imbue Mage first draft. So instead of picking exclusively the cards that I thought would be the best, I just put everything I thought could be relevant in, and then we're going to decide things that aren't relevant as we go along. And hopefully end up with a super cool, optimized, Wisp-alicious deck. Until then, I mean, like, this could be the nuts. This could be the best deck ever, for all I know. For all I know, chat. We'll just figure it out. Add an ear-piercing shriek as the Wisp on play sound, instant tier 1. Oh, okay. I don't think a Wisp matches the flavor. Maybe make it a bigger, stronger creature like an ogre. Sure. That'll do something. Perfect 40 from the get-go. Yep. Have you considered making and consuming Sloppy Joes? Actually, I haven't had a Sloppy Joe in a long time. Do I want that? I could see wanting a Sloppy Joe. It could be yummy. It could be good, chat. So I don't love the tempo buddy here, but like, I'm not really doing anything else. Yugi, what's that thing? Okay. What's their plan? What are they doing? I'm scared. I was like, I kind of want to play this, but I also don't want to board lock myself. Sloppy Joes are a delicious and convenient snack for streamers, are they? It sounds like a messy snack for streamers, frankly. Okay, so they're doing Imbue too. Imbue stew. Whoa there, Wispies. How scared of them should I be? I don't know. I guess either way, I can just do this and buddy next turn. I don't have to miss out on the damage now. I can do this and this with buddy next turn as long as I... Okay. Even if I do this. No, not if I do that. Is this the perfect deck for Mookless Champion? I think so. I think so. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Remember this deck, chat? Who remembers? Huzzah! Reckless Apprentice actually works with Imbue? Yeah, for sure. AFK versus Other Mage. Alright, Other Mage. That's even your real name.
Am I dreaming?
The biggest problem with this deck is going to be Wisp clogging your on board. Maybe, but like, if your opponent's leaving the Wisps up, you're taking Wisp damage and you still take the hero power damage. What's another good way to remove your own imps or your own wisps? Is there another good way to do it? Wispy's Mage is an instant Martian classic. True. 100% win rate of all the games that'll end up in the video so far. True. True. Don't do it. Oh, it's this deck. Zoop. 4 mana, deal 3 tradable, just to like straight up clear my own. Is there a way we can clear our own and it's like good for us that it's cleared? Like, we get to draw 3 cards when we clear it with divination. I think that's cool. Spirits, lend me your stuff. Lend me your mungus. Death blow our wisps. Mad bomber. 5 mana honorable kill spell. 5 mana honorable kill spell. I do not remember what that is. You're not talking about the deal 2 that is an honorable kill where you get a random thing in your hand, are you? I think they mean the overkill spell. Ah, yeah, it was overkill, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Follow the Flutterwings! I like the 94-year-old marshy voice that occasionally pops out. Thank you. I like how it's 94 years old too. I'm gonna sound like this until I'm 93, and then 94 it's gonna be like, back in my day! Do you really think the Moonkin isn't too slow in this deck and generates not enough, or what is the trick with it? I think the Moonkin is too slow, and I think I'm including everything just to see how it goes. I tried this in the Theorycraft stream and did not like it. And that was that was standard. So like I don't have a lot of faith in it, but like you'll notice I only have 1 in. My favorite marshy noise is the wheezing laugh. That's what's up. I just top decked a Sloppy Joe in my Instacart. Thanks Chatter for reminding me they exist. Word. But yeah, like I said, we're just trying all the stuff this time. We're not like super worrying about how good it is. Look at my instant board of stuff. Look at it go. Three dudes. Oh, Ceaseless Expanse needs to be in here. We juice through the Ceaseless Expanse pretty fast. I am the bleeding heart of the Spagootiverse. This is a good armor card. It's gonna be really funny once we get to this point. So we could, next turn we could Buddy Reckless, if they like go nuts enough. Next time they fill their board, we'll Buddy Reckless and it'll be very funny. I just popped in, I really love when you play Mage. Nice. What does Potion hit? This. We have a lot of stuff in here that we'd like to get back. Should I just do Buddy Reckless here? Wait, they're just dead? I thought I was gonna get to hero power at least. Buddy Reckless is disgusting. AFK versus Jaina. Am I dreaming? That's what I heard. Content's always fire, Martian. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much.
I see you.
Ah ha ha. Uh-oh, not the mirror, chat. Anything but the mirror. My imbue, my first imbue is all the way over here. Terrible.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Interesting. Well, all of these things have very, very goofy voice lines. That's my opinion. Based on Spagoo. Please hit this. Unlucky. Not the free trade, chat. We're gonna get to test how useful this is. Maybe.
Spirit, lend me your power.
Think. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. It did not freeze them, right? They would have freezed and then died. So these are coming out after this game if they don't freeze at all. But like we didn't get a confirmation. Trying again. Alright, it does not freeze. Now we know.
Stop this snowstorm.
I guess because the impute power doesn't target anything. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I understand, like, if this freezes, then it's not the word target, it's this was missed. But like, target in Hearthstone does not mean what it means in Magic. Like, in Magic, when something targets, it means something. In this, like, Hearthstone uses loose language so that they can fit a generalization of how something would work on the board. Just because it says target, like, it could just mean the recipient of the damage. That's what target could mean. So, it just doesn't work. And I'm not even 100% sure it's intended, to be honest, but... I think this one is still worth it though, just because it makes the next one cost 0. I should play this. Holy, yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm cutting it for. That's what I'm cutting it for. That's gonna be great. Do that. And I guess I'll just do this. Koldara Drake? I don't have anything that makes, like... A Koldara Drake would have to stick for that to be good. I like this though, that seems really good. And they are kind of pressuring me with that thing. Maybe that is better than I gave it credit for. The infuse thing, the damage spell. Well, their highest damage is here. Sire's looking ambitious, surely. But like, it's fun though, right? I don't think we're super running that one because we think it'll be good. Technically alive?
My hand is too full.
But like, surely dead here, surely. I would love to actually get to play this to Nathrius though. Would Broom be good? Maybe. I feel like I was dead for sure if my opponent did things a bit differently. I guess maybe we're dead regardless and it didn't matter. No, we might be alive. Like, we were definitely dead if we did things differently there. Too bad I can't punish him for it. One more turn, no! Well, we did learn things this game, so there's that. Can't do this and this. Which means we're like always dead, right? Dead. Oh, they have DL3 in hand? That's a good point. Yeah. Alright, well, we learned things from this one, for sure.
Am I dreaming?
Her voice is so funny. Am I dreaming? I don't know if I keep that in view, do I? Matt Varsh, thank you so much for the 4 months of Prime, my friend. How are you? Should I keep an Imbue always, even if it's the 4-cost one? I hope Spicy Nipples over here isn't running stupid Thaddeus combo. I've had enough of the stupid Thaddeus combo. What about Rogue Tourist Package for coins and Goblin for refreshing hero power? Is there a refresh hero power card in Rogue? Oh, you think Beardo, I see. No. We have better, like, Garrison Commander is surely the best refresh hero power card that this deck has access to. And I'm not even 100% sure that's good. Oh, hey, Ogre, how you doing? We drew an Imbue, chat. We drew an Imbue. I'm really wishing I'd kept that 4-cost. I tossed the 4-cost Imbue to hunt for a 2-cost Imbue, but do either of those have a tutorable keyword on them? No, and this one's just a Torn, right? No. Nothing like looks for a 2-cost in your deck, right? Well, now you show up. Guess I will use that though. So I can do this. Wow, that was much, much better. Much, much better, chat. These turns haven't been great. Yeah. You hate to see it. But, you know, my opponents only they've played Unlucky Powderman and basically nothing else. Oh my goodness, they didn't even trigger it. Did this used to be a 5/5? This got nerfed and not reverted, right? Or no, it got reverted. It got nerfed to a 4/4. Is that what happened? Okay, so I do this. I do this. Follow the flatulence. It was 4-4 for a long time. All right, cool. Just been a while, and it hasn't been relevant, you know, in forever. So I kind of forgore. Welcome to Hearthstone, where stats are made up and rules don't matter. Oh. If you say so. Whose line is it anyway? You got the reference? Oh, okay. Marshy, will you do Glinda with Amagama for me, Motige? Maybe. Maybe. Hard to say for sure. This is my last deck today, before I stream on Friday. All right, well, that was damage. What are we at? Hey, don't kill all my favorite stuff. What are you doing over there? I'm gonna hit you with a wild god now. Hit you with a wild god now. You don't even know. Spagooties of Azeroth. I know you guys wanted to pick Tortilla, but I will not be.
Witness the heart of this man.
Witness the ancients. There we go. I packed Signature Asina today, which makes me sense since I only use Cthulhu Druid, and now I kind of want to try her just because the card art is gorgeous. I forget what a Signature Asina looks like. Do you think Potion is a bit cluttery since you will always often have Wisp on board? Maybe. Always often. What if I want to get Wisps back though? What then, chat? Alright? What if the goal is to play Wisps? What then? I think Tortilla with Crazed Alchemist and the EGC sounds like a funny video. Fair enough. One mana Wisps? Yeah, it's awful. Whenever this takes damage, gain 3 armor. Oh my goodness, hard countered, chat. Actually hard countered. Holy moly, how am I supposed to kill that without making them unkillable? Oh no. It's over, Marshy. Spicy Nipples has the high ground? I guess they do. I guess they do. Alright, well. Opponent has 1,000,000 armor now. Will they do it again? Time to give them a jillion armor? I guess so. I guess so. It's kind of cool though because we have a jillion damage. Like our deck has so much damage in it. Like unbelievable volumes of damage. So if they manage to survive for a while, we'll get to do some pretty cool stuff. I wonder if I'm going to feel bad for memeing my Potion of Illusion. Like I wonder if I'm going to want that later. I really hope one day we play Tortilla, opponent plays Shard that silences, and we die to potion combo. That would be something. I hope that happens too, so I can finally uninstall every game I've ever played. All right. Well, these are great. I don't know why I doubted them off the bat. Like, I think I wanted to win by spicy hero power combos. I didn't want to win by frozen touching people over and over again. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. What's the closest you've ever been to uninstalling Hearthstone? I did not enjoy Year of the Raven very much. So during Year of the Dragon, I had slowed down pretty significantly. I was mostly just getting to Legend with Quest Mage and Wild every month, and then occasionally, like I know I played like a little. I don't even know that I got to Legend. I think I might have, but I don't remember if I did. I played a little bit of a standard Untapped Potential.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
But anyway, so like I went from like, you know, spamming Hearthstone like I had been the last couple years to only playing a little bit each month. And I remember when Descent of Dragons was announced and you could do the pre-order bundle, I was like, do I even want that? Like, do I even care if I have that? Like, am I gonna play Hearthstone? And so like at that point I almost didn't renew my subscription. I almost didn't like keep playing at that point. I'm only gonna use one of these because I'm otherwise gonna freeze a couple of these things. But then I was like, you know what? If I do decide that I'm still playing Hearthstone, I'm gonna be sad if I like want this portrait and can't have it. And so I opted to pre-order after all. And so like I don't know that I wasn't actively ready to uninstall Hearthstone at that point, but I was like, yeah, I might actually be done with Hearthstone now that I think about it. Was kind of where I was at the time. And now they've been releasing so many portraits and like for so much money that I don't really think about collecting them anymore. So joke's on me for pre-ordering that expansion. Hey, Wisp Spaghetti. This should be a board clear. And we do have another Reckless Apprentice, so like if this does end up getting killed, well, you do still have a good target for this. Where's Holotechnician when you need him? I know, right? Have I even drawn that yet? It lived! Hacks. That's hacks, chat. Denathrius is getting up there. I remember when I had all the original 9 skins for the first 9 classes. What a symbol of time. True. Oh, that went face. Cool. Not sing along, buddy. That was actually like the worst thing I could have hit, huh? Cool. Mage has an epic card that kill every minion who gets 1 damage. Add it, Marshy. That is very loud. Why you all caps that? It's really funny that it was already in too. Like, add it. I thought of this thing you didn't think of, except that you did. What are you doing? All right. Man, if a TNT destroys my Denathrius before I play it, I'm gonna be a sad Marshy. I'll say that much. We'll say that much, chat. How much sire damage? We are at 18 sire damage. 18. That could be 36, chat. That could be 36. All right, come on. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing over there? Give me my 36 damage back. Got him. Zoop. Flawless victory. We actually get to start off with an early Imbue. Oh, I'm so excited. I see you've brought Wisps. Start Daddy D at 10 damage and we have a card.
Spirit, lend me your power.
Trying to decide how broken that would be. Like, if you started at 10 damage, does it really matter if it has the second text? That's already a card, isn't it? Maybe that's not quite there. This must be the mirror. I wonder. It might be. You never know. You never know with these things. It could be. This video better be named, aha, I see you brought Wisps. I could name it that. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Follow the Flutterwings. Yeah, I need to fix that, Matt Varsh. Someday I will. Someday. I have some timer bots that are messed up in my Twitch chat. What was the most shocked you've ever been that a wild deck is tier 1 or 2? So as far as like, there are meme decks that like, I never thought would be real decks, but ended up being real decks. So like an example of that would be Even Warrior. That was a meme deck, and then it ended up being real. But I don't know that, like, I saw that coming once the support was printed, right? Like Odin and whatever else package. And I was like, oh, that looks like it'll be good. And of course it ended up being good. But like, it was shocking that, you know, if before Odin was shown off, if he'd said like, you know, someday, Even Warrior is gonna be the nuts, you know, like I'd have scoffed at you. So like, that's, I don't know if that was the spirit of your question. I know there have been times where I'm like, wow, I did not think that deck would pan out, and it did. But none are like coming to mind. Maybe Cthulhu Druid. I was just goofing off like I do, and like I accidentally, like the deck ended up being real. Spirits, lend me your scrumbles. So rude that you would do that to me. Zeddy shouting you out about Cthulhu Druid is how I found you, by the way. Nice. Hey, that's yours? You use OG Cthulhu, and like that's not a tier 1 wild deck. I made Cthulhu the Shattered a deck. Oh, only one off. Do you guys think that it's surely it's counterspell, right? It wasn't. Cool. Got to draw a Renathal. Renee's home, Barkley's happy. He's really excited. Sometimes he's a little excited, like a little happy about things, and his tail wags a little bit. But then, like, if you've been gone all day and then you show up, his tail's like. He's so cute. Oh, he's so happy. He's a jumpy up dog. Finally, someone will give him attention after all these years. Is Wheelock something like this where everyone thought this would never work? Did everyone thought Wheelock would never work? Not my face. Well, I could really go for a Reckless Apprentice right about now. I don't think this is enough. So I'm gonna go hunting. I can also, like... I could freeze this and then do the 20 split.
What if?
So 14. I just don't want them to Potion of Illusion this stuff back, you know what I mean? So I'd like it to be dead. Let me nurture the spirits. Let me eat their potatoes. Alright. Them not getting back any more Reckless Apprentices is huge. Alright, those are gone. That is great for me. Yeah, I should probably consider dropping this Denathrius soon. Oh, they're playing the Storm Surge. Like, is Storm Surge worth playing? I can't tell. Didn't most people think the Questlines of Stormwind wouldn't work? I don't know if they thought they wouldn't work, but like there are some. No, yeah, I mean that's pretty true. I don't know. I wasn't shocked. Like I thought that they would be good. I was shocked that Demon Seed was a good. Not shocked, but like I was surprised that Demon Seed ran Dark Lair. Like the Dark Lair ran Demon Seed. The Dark Lair deck added to it. Because when we were talking about it, everyone was focused on Blightborn Tamsin, which was not the reason that it was good in that deck. The reason it was good in that deck was because of the first two stages, dealing 6, healing 6, and discounting your Flesh Giants by 2. So it was like getting to run an automatic Inklebiter that cost half the mana and always started in your opening hand and also healed for 3 times as much and dealt damage to your opponent's face instead of to you. So like the first 2 stages of the deck of the quest made it really good with Flesh Giants, which is why it ended up being good. And the initial like actual Dark Lair build of the Demon Seed. Blightborn Tamsin was good in the like it wasn't like irrelevant in that build, but it was not the reason it was good. It ended up being I've gone down to like a whole rabbit hole on the Demon Seed. People thought questlines wouldn't work. So like the Hunter one and the Pirate one, especially the Pirate one, everyone was thinking, myself included, like Pirate pirate decks don't want to skip turn 1, and like Rokara, you've already won or lost the game by then, blah blah blah. So like we weren't really thinking about the first 2 stages of the quest line. Without the first 2 stages of the quest line, that deck would have been awful, but like Rokara was enabled by you having complete control of the tempo leading up to Rokara, because you would get to always draw Ankar, which was huge back then, and you got to fire the shots to, you know, keep board control. So we just weren't thinking about, we were judging it too much based off of the final reward and not considering what led up to it enough. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of people were that way. And what really sucks about it is like, a lot of people did think they were going to be good, but for the wrong reason. And those people ended up taking away the wrong lesson. So like everyone gets to think they were right, but really they were wrong. It's just there was a factor none of us were thinking about, which was that the first 2 stages of these quests were good. So you hate to see it. You hate to see people be wrong or be right for the wrong reasons and feel justified. 32 wisps. Yep. It's like, I think it's completely fair. Like, quest lines were new, right? And the power of the first 2 stages of the Demon Seed quest line, that wasn't obvious until you played it. Nobody was thinking about those first 2 stages. Everyone was thinking about Blightborn Tamsin, and nobody was thinking about discount your flesh giants twice, which was why it was good. Ooh, I get to Hollow Technician. Presentation is everything. Wow. Should I draw a bunch of cards? Oh yeah, it's not even it's not even ice block. Am I gonna get to draw my cards, or are they just gonna explode? Does Stormwind deserve the rep that it gets? Yes and no. I mean, clearly Stormwind had a negative impact on a large portion of the player base, right? Like, there's unquestionable. Like, the argument for Stormwind, like, it comes down to there are people who like capped games, right? It's such a huge topic to get into right at the end of the video, but like, so people will make the argument, like they'll look at the average game length of metas and then compare it to Stormwind and be like, this isn't that much faster. It's like a turn faster, if even. But that's like, there's a difference between playing a game and knowing that it has to end at a certain point and knowing like, and it probably ending at a certain point, you know what I mean? Like, you could not try for an attrition plan during that time period. And people want to be able to try for it, even if it's not that great, right? So, it had it eliminated the possibility of a strategy that was not good and did not really pan out in a positive way outside of Stormwind, but it like really capped your ability to make the effort for that, you know what I mean? So that's me explaining why Stormwind had the effect it has. But like, you know, it's also there's also a large section of the audience that does like fast games, consistent decks, you know? So like, there's a very vocal portion of the player base that thinks that you should have to run all of the worst cards ever in your deck and just dirtle around and do who's its what's its until, you know, eventually somebody explodes on accident. You know, like that's like, I'm being hyperbolic, but you know what I mean, right? There's a section of the player base that thinks you should be running, you know, the worst Martian deck, and that should be a good deck. And so those people are very vocal, and they say a lot of untrue things about Stormwind, and a lot of untrue things about the players who enjoyed Stormwind. And a lot of those sentiments I think are very scoffs worthy. Like a lot of people say a lot of really stupid things about Stormwind. You can tell the more visceral somebody is about Stormwind, the more likely it is that what they're saying is actually stupid. So I don't know, like that's I guess as much as I want to get into it. I think that like there are plenty of very valid criticisms. I think Stormwind was not good for the game, but you know, it was definitely possible for a portion of the audience to appreciate it. So there we are.